this Tigreal pick. They'll try to spot them out of the jungle as they deal with the Lord right now, but so far so good for Falcon Esports. Glorious Pathway drops down. Trying to maintain the tier 2 in that mid lane. There's a conceal though. They might put some pressure here now on the base of Falcon Esports.
Falcon Esports made quick work of that Lord down bottom. It manages to save also the mid lane turret. Just look at the damage coming in from Keller, forcing PX7 to walk away. King Kong electrifying things. This might be the catch. Falcon Esports gets 1 kill. Now they want to go for more though. Kid X with a conceal. Oh, missed the implosion. Super Friends with a super instinct. And now the counter attack coming in from Keller. They're going to take down 1 more. Kid X is going to fall down in exchange for King Kong.
I can't say I wouldn't have tried it myself.
Kid X went in, but it didn't work. And right now they look to go ahead and just stop the bleeding. I mean, they got King Kong. Oh, Royal Milk.
Okay.
Glorious Pathway. Not sure what they're going to do with this if they just want to secure the purple buff. They have the rest of the team to help them out with this, but look at the front line. Brusco taking a couple shots. And Kirk will also be spotted out. Again, making it work here for Dax to get the buff. Goes in, takes a couple shots, and has to go back, so he's going to lose the purple buff.
You can just see the damage of the Death Sonata and Rhapsody not sufficient. Kirk just stood up against the Rhapsody, took all bullets, and just look at the health, full health already, utilizing the passive, just going into the bushes alongside Brusco. So how do you go and attack the front line, even if you have a Benny with the Granger already has a huge items, Fnatic Onyx Philippines with a 4.2k gold lead. The thing is, the only thing that Fnatic Onyx Philippines really needs to worry about is the implosion that can come from Kid X at any given moment, paired up with the internal guard. But the thing is, they were able to avoid it with Super Fritz Flicker. Here comes the Sacred Hammer. Okay, but Kirk still going for it.
They're going to jump on in. Actually, already crafting down on Kid X. They're in trouble.
They collapsed on Kid X to bring him down. No more implosion from Falcon Esports. They might go for 1 more. They're going to try to work on the mid lane turret. They take down the internal guard in now 3 seconds. Major objective for Fnatic Onyx Philippines. The Lord has spawned.
I think Dax still tries the same thing. Even down with Kid X. Kid X will be up in 14. They can delay it enough for him to be up. Plus he'll have the flicker. So if they try to make something happen, but they're going to send Kirk. Go ahead and spot them out. Might force something. Oh!
Ooh, the power of wilderness might be too much. Dax has to retreat. Glorious Pathway again used defensively. Fnatic Onyx Philippines. King Kong secures the Lord.
Objectives secured. And now for Falcon Esports, once again on the defense. But this time, this Lord will help them push into the base. They do hold on to this one at tier 2 turn to the mid lane. But if you're looking at the items for this, as they come up, Benny is where that damage profile comes from. Even PX7 still trying to catch up a little bit. We're seeing how much Super Prince is a threat alone. Like we mentioned, still working on his next items. Already got 3. And even the Wishing Lantern, I mean, the Wishing Lantern, the procs there do help out. King Kong picking up a Divine Glaive. So this is just a whole lot of magic damage. Overloading Falcon Esports as they are ready to defend against this. Again, Benny's positioning. He's only got a flicker. He's got that 1 dash. But they'll hold it together. Royal Milk still holding on to the Revitalize and Glorious Pathway. They might need it here unless they force a situation. Brusco, keep an eye on him. Might try to force things in. They lose that top turret. Now the mid lane has to be defended. They're going to clear out the Lord. Dax. Oh, Kid X.
Kid X goes in with an implosion, but a counter by Brusco with the raging sandstorm from the back line. Going to take down Kid X once more. King jump with an electrifying beat. Going to force out PX7 to use the flicker. They do, however, clear out the Lord and clear out the minions. They might go for the counter attack. Here comes Dax though. Does he have no leaky shadow kill? No, he doesn't. And Fnatic Onyx Philippines will go for the retreat.
Falcon Esports will defend though, only losing that top turret. They're still in the game. And whether or not, you know, Kid X gets that setup to turn the tide, they at least buy time. And that's exactly what they need here. Again, at some point in the game, the gold lead will not matter so much. Dax has done a good job at catching back up. Remember, he was down quite a bit against King Kong. Benny is online. He's where he needs to be. But Kid X, once Kid X gets a little bit more tanky, catches up himself in the itemization and doesn't have to solely rely on Royal Milk either, then that's when they're ready to go toe-to-toe and fight this out. Because even Kirk on the hill, man, Kirk alone is so tanky enough.
Okay.
They'll go ahead and get ready for this again, trying to take that buff.
Keller already swapped his boots for the Wind of Nature. So he's jam-packed. Keller wants to go all in. And for Falcon Esports, it's either you try and go to contest for the Lord and steal it away, or at least if Fnatic Onyx Philippines secures the Lord, you need to take down bodies for the side of Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
At this point, FNOP will just go ahead and take things slowly, take the buffs what they can, and go ahead and just gauge to see if Falcon Esports wants to force a fight. I don't think they should. And if they do, it's literally only going to be when Kid X has that flicker available, but it might be better off. They've tried it a couple times that they just get the fair fight they're looking for. You know, we saw what we expected was that back in game 2 where Kid X on the same hero, the Tigreal, wasn't able to work out from him. He's out there scouting, but they're going to have to work for this. Again, we'll see if he actually gets back, but the Lord is up. It's going to be started up too. So he does still recall, it looks like, unless he gets the information that hey, I'm going to be safe, but Super Prince will spot Kid X out.
And now they're going to go all in onto Kid X. Royal Belt forced to use the glorious pathway. Kid X immortality will be popped. All the while Kirk onto the backline, and they will bring down Kid X. Connecting to every single member. King Kong with the cleanup crew. Immortality will be popped. Benny has to walk away. He's the only one left.
The raging sandstorm from Brusco was on point. 4 members down. It's only Benny to defend this base push. Kelra and Super Prince, they'll take down the mid turret. They'll clear out the lanes, but they might not be able to end it. Super Prince.
Oh, Kelra in with a heavy crossbow, forcing Benny to walk away. He's gonna bring down King Kong, but Fnatic doesn't care. They secure top 4.
The storm rages on as the lightning fast porcupines pierce through the pride of Myanmar, Falcons Esports. A decisive 5-game series. What better way to book that slot, the top 4 in the Oxiana Arena, than to have it go all the way? What people thought, myself included, was going to be a sweep was not. And talk about the rising to the occasion from Falcon Esports. They do go down to the lower bracket, though. They still have a chance to fight on. We'll see if they make it happen. Again, I'm Naisu, that's Sigon. Let's throw it over to the panel. That makes 3 and 5.